You mentioned discharging debt. Did I mean just completely getting rid of whatever it meant? Okay. How you go about helping people do that?
Really, it comes down to merger. There's a lot of talk about trust, right? But people don't know the power of trust. People don't know what all you can do. They just know transfer your assets to there and they protect it. But it's a lot of different things that come with trust. And if you start to understand merger, it's like, okay, try to explain this in the most basic example. All right, you run a red light, you get a traffic ticket, cost you, a couple $100. Now you going to court, right? So the prosecutor is charging you with a violation. Same way a clerk is charging you for a bag of chips. That makes sense? All right, so now you got this couple $100, charge. So what does that mean? That means you are a debtor, right? Because you owe money. You're in debt, right? We're all on the same page? All right. So once you start to understand more about trust law, then you understand a debtor is also, it can be implied as a trustee. So now we're talking trust language, trust terms. So we understand that the actual person that is being charged with something is really the name on the birth certificate. So then that's the debtor then, and that's the trustee, the name on the birth certificate. Remember, we not the name on the birth certificate. It's like Target. We could never be Target. That's a business, right? All right. So now we all understand that, the foundation and shit. So he's a debtor/trustee. Now, when you separate yourself and you understand that, right? So now you can come in a different capacity. Hey, I'm a private American. And the person y'all charging is a U.S. citizen, right? Okay, now I'm going to give you some equity. What's equity? All right, you go to the store, they charge you, $5 for a bag of chips. You in debt. Well, you're going to give them $5 in equity so that they get the money that they need and you can get the bag of chips and everybody happy, right?
Balance it out.
Right, balance it out. Balance the ledger. Yeah. You heard me say that plenty of times. Right. So that's what you want to do in that court case. Okay, I'm going to give you some equity, but I'm not giving you a couple $100. No, I'm not going to do that. There's a couple ways I can do this. So there's charging instruments that is bankrolling the court case. The charging instruments is what's charging the debtor for that violation. It's as if, hey, you ran a red light, I'm charging you $200 because you broke the law. That's a charging instrument.
Okay.
To keep it
that's
simple.
the way that they charge you, yeah.
But so you can't have debt without credit and vice versa. Mm-hmm. So you can take that charging instrument, like basically you can turn it to equity. I'll just say it like that. You can turn that negative into a positive.